And still speaking of October, it's the month for some locals to get out and do the gardening. And with the backyard activity increasing in the summer months, there's also more growing cases of Legionnaires disease, with the Canterbury District Health Board urging gardeners to take care.
Keen gardeners will know that October is a great month to get out in the yard, break the soil and get the garden looking good again. But while the fresh air and sunshine is inviting, there could be killers lurking in your potting mix. Dr. Alistair Humphrey explains.
People get into their gardens in the springtime. They start potting things and getting out their potting mix. And of course potting mix, because Legionella really likes damp, warm environments, it grows in potting mix and it grows in compost. So we have to be careful when we handle it.
Legionella, or Legionnaires disease, begins to take hold in Canterbury at about this time every year, extending through to summer and tapering off to March. The main cause for the spike is the use of potting mix, especially in the garden city.
You can catch it through air conditioning units or other environments that involve water. But here in Christchurch, the garden city, we have many more cases of Legionella, what we call Legionella long beachi, which is the type associated with potting mix and compost. And it's because people garden more, I think, in Christchurch.
Of the 41 Cantabrians diagnosed with Legionnaires disease in Canterbury since September 2013, 35 have been hospitalised. While the disease can be very serious, even fatal, the symptoms are not easy to spot.
Well, the symptoms are very non-specific. They're respiratory symptoms that produce a pneumonia. So if you have a chest infection, you must go to your GP, get checked out. If it's a serious chest infection, your GP will either decide to treat or refer you through to a specialist. So obviously with a Legionella pneumonia and a serious Legionella pneumonia, they end up in hospital, being tested in the hospital. So any respiratory illness, don't hang around, go and get it checked out.
While the vast majority of the disease's victims recover, as with most diseases, prevention is the best cure. Prevention also saves taxpayer dollars, as some patients with the disease can spend up to 3 weeks in the intensive care unit. If that doesn't sound fun to you, here are a few tips to avoid it.
First of all, open stuff outside, wear a mask and gloves. When you're dealing with it, dampen down any dusty soil.
Gardeners are also encouraged to open potting mix bags with scissors rather than ripping them, and wash their hands thoroughly after doing any type of gardening. Emma J. McLennan, CTV News.